I think he suspected. But he didn't care. George R.R. Martin was asked if Robert ever suspected that his children were not in fact his, and George was direct: no, Robert was not a real intellectual giant. Robert was too busy living his own life to bother with how Cersei lived her life. That's also why he got Ned to be his hand, so Ned could run the kingdom and Robert could enjoy himself. Because Robert never cared to ask. After Lyanna's death and the end of the rebellion, the only joy he got out of life was with eating, drinking and whoring. He was surrounded by sycophants and schemers. His brothers were fulfilling their own agendas, as was most of his small council. His wife was cold and distant and peacetime was unnerving for a king bred to fight. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. He tried at first to be interested in Joffrey, but when the newborn cried while Robert held him, he was disillusioned with the idea of fatherhood. And we all know that Joffrey's less than idyllic personality clashed with Robert's, such as when he nearly bashed the boy's head in when he cut open a cat to see its unborn kitten. And while Cersei threatened him for hitting their son, Robert distanced himself further and further from his children. It's unknown if he's even made an attempt to form bonds with Tommen or Marcella. Cersei even tells Sansa in ACOK that Robert would always go hunting as she was going into labor and that Jaime was the one by her side. Deep down, Robert likely believed that his children were just another part of his miserable life without Lyanna as his bride. The only positive thought he had towards them is that he believed Ned Stark could perhaps lead Joffrey down a better path, unknowing of what virtually everyone with a brain in King's Landing knew. The children all look like their mother, lots of children do. Prince William looks like his mother Diana, he looks nothing like his father Charles. Nobody chirped up and said, cannot be Charles's son. There is no suspicion of an adulterous relationship from Cersei because she isn't having an adulterous relationship other than Jaime and he isn't going to boast about it. They are hiding in plain sight. Incest, with the exception of the Targaryens, is no more common in Westeros than in our world. It doesn't leap into people's heads readily. She is close to her brother and they spend a lot of time together, of course they do. They are twins. It's always struck me that Stannis, Jon Arryn and Eddard had an impossible task in proving the children's bastardy. The answer to the charge was always, the children look like their mother and you are a vile liar, to even suggest the disgusting sin of incest. He was too arrogant and uncouth to see that someone would defy him like that. He had no reason at all to think they weren't his. It took Ned Stark digging like a mad fool before he figured it out, and Jon Arryn and Stannis only put it together after how many years as Robert's hand and brother. No one dared to question or oppose King Bobby B, so why should someone like Varys or Baelish, who probably knew, say anything when there was no upside in it at all because Robert would never believe them and Cersei would make sure they died quickly after. I'm guessing genetics isn't a popular subject at the Citadel. Thanks for watching, please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.